Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. What a surprise, we are back again. I couldn't help myself. I just couldn't. I love this little lad so much. I'm so happy with how he turned out. So we decided to come back on. My family's been visiting. It's Sunday afternoon here in Sydney. It's a glorious day. Yesterday was a diabolical day, boiling hot. Oh my goodness, humid and grey and blah. But today's perfect. So that's spring for you. Anyway, I thought we would come on because I've been chatting to this little boy and I let him know that he has a brother called Barnaby in England, and he's very, very keen to meet him and talk to him. I explained it's a little bit difficult because England is a long, long way from Australia. But I told him that his brother had come in a basket across the oceans to get to his mummy, whose name is Suzanne, just like Pippin's mummy. That's right, my darling, the mummies have the same name. So I was explaining that whole story to him and how the fish had eaten through the basket but hadn't nibbled on Barnaby's toes. And he said he really wanted to come on and make a video and say hi to Barnaby. Didn't you, my sweetheart? He understands that Barnaby is an elf, but I think Pippin still feels like an elf at heart, don't you, my sweetheart? I think he does. He wanted to be a little boy, but you know, there's still part of him somewhere deep inside that is still an elf. Yeah, we didn't take all of that away, did we, my angel? No, we couldn't do that to you. So let's say hello to Barnaby and his mummy, Suzanne. Hello, Barnaby. I'm your brother and I'm in Sydney, Australia, and we are having springtime, and I know you guys are having autumn and almost winter. So strange, but I love having you for my brother, and I hope we can talk again soon. Yes, all right, my darling, and say hello to Barnaby's mummy as well. Hello, Suzanne. Hello. That's my good boy. Yeah, very sweet lad, good fellow. Now, I decided to dress Pippin in this very cute two-piece outfit. It's actually by, let me think for a second, Zara. Yes, it's a Zara outfit. It's got this kimono style fastening at the side, and it crosses over, of course, and it's not as bright white as it might look through the camera, but it's kind of just an off-white. You know how they call some whites winter white? And it's ribbed. And it's got all these beautiful little dandelion flowers all over it. Yes. And it's got, the leggings have feet in it. And I love the shape. This is my favourite shape for booties or anything that goes over the foot. That kind of squared off look. Love it. So hang on one sec, I'll catch my breath. That's better. I've been racing around since my family left, and they're gorgeous two dogs who I love so much. So it's very nice to sit here and have a chat to you guys. Yes, so it's a two-piece outfit by Zara. Now it is in a size 1 to 3 months. But it's big on him, but not too big, and I think it's very cute to have loose clothes on little babies. I think they look cute as though they're going to grow into their outfits. So it's quite, you can see he's got a lot of leg room here, hasn't he? But yeah, it's very cute. I love it, and I love these wish flowers, dandelion flowers. I guess, are they the flowers or the seeds? I think they're the flowers that contain the seeds. Yes, that's right. So it's just a two-piece outfit. Very simple. I didn't buy it with him in mind. I already had it. I don't know how long I've had it, maybe a year. But it's perfect for him. And of course it would be perfect on my girls as well. He's a bit smaller than they are. But, you know, 0 to 3 or 1 to 3 months is still good for all of them, which is very handy. So yeah, I thought I would put that outfit on him because we did notice, didn't we, my sweetheart? We noticed that your brother Barnaby was in a two-piece outfit, very similar, but instead of wish flowers, it had stars, didn't it? It had stars all over it. I think poor Barnaby was sort of making his way to his mummy, following the stars in his basket, because, you know, that's how people used to travel in the olden days. They used to go by ship and follow the stars to know which direction they were going in. But maybe you're following wishes. That could be it. Because you did wish to be a little boy, didn't you? Yes, my darling, he did. Now, his sleeves are very long. Let me show you guys. Look how long they are. So I just kind of pushed them back so you could see his hands a bit. I could have rolled them down, but then you see the inside of the seam. I'm not so keen on that, so I just pushed them down. We cheated a bit, didn't we, darling? Yeah, so that's why we've come on today. We want to welcome Barnaby to the world, really, don't we? We're so glad he survived that journey over the ocean, because it was a bit rough and ready for him. I'm glad he's not too wet and the fish didn't nibble his toes. And now you two can be the best of buddies and can be little twins together, which I think is adorable. There's probably other Fia elves out there. I don't see them on YouTube, but maybe there are some. This little lad is made from the Fia kit, F-I-A, by Carola Wegerich. And I'm sure you all know, unless you've stumbled across his channel just now, that he did have elf ears, but I changed them to human ears because he wanted to be a little human baby, didn't you, my darling? He did. He really did. So I set to work and did that. Yeah. Why am I out of breath? I have no idea. No idea at all. There's no reason. So yeah, that's why we've come on, isn't it, my darling? So if you are new to my channel because you've just found this little elf guy who's not an elf anymore, my name is Suzanne, as I said earlier, and I'm a reborn doll artist and a doll collector. I have an amazing collection of dolls, which I do love to show from time to time. I know this is a reborn channel, but a lot of us who collect reborns have grown up loving dolls as well, haven't we? Yeah, I certainly did. I think I've always loved dolls. I can't remember a time that I didn't love them. I have photos of me as a very little girl holding a doll, of course, or my teddy, one or the other. But anyway, so yeah, I'm a reborn artist. I've been making these babies since 2010, yeah. So that's 15 years now. And I can tell you, you know, there's a lot to learn, and the more you do it, the more you learn. You learn tricks, you learn solutions, which is a big part of reborning. You know, you figure out how to make things better, how to change things. I'm just talking basically paint and varnish wise. And also, of course, the hair rooting is a real skill. I only have the use of one hand, so for me it's very difficult. But I would love, if I could do it with both hands, if I could hold the hair in one hand like people do and then just poke it in with the other, oh my God, I'd be so happy, but I can't. But anyway, it is a real skill. I think it's the hardest part of reborning. Now that may be because I'm doing it with a great difficulty. I don't know if it would be not as, well, it wouldn't be as difficult, of course, would it? No, it would be easy, or much easier with two hands. But, you know, it's a whole part of the process. And so is hair painting, for that matter. That's a learning curve as well. There's a trick to hair painting. I often think hair painting relies on the negative space. You need space where there's no paint to show the hairs that you have painted on. Sometimes I see dolls with painted hair and there's just too much paint. And you know, hair does cover every surface of the head, or of the scalp. But when you paint it like that, you don't see as much of the movement and the depth of the hair. If you fill the whole lot in, you need to leave negative space. So there are lots of tricks that you learn along the way. And I must admit, the first doll I made, I absolutely fell in love with the process instantly. I just loved it. I was so excited. I went to classes and it was a long drive for me. It took forever, but I loved every minute of it because I knew where I would be at the end. And it was just, I had so much fun. We were in a group of about 6 people, I think, with 2 helpers. It was amazing. And then, of course, to start choosing kits, you know, what the next doll would be that I'd want, and buying more and more supplies. And it was a very expensive setup, but, you know, I just keep adding to it since then. Well, 15 years is a long time to have been doing it. I have never got sick of it. I've never not wanted to do it. I just love it so much. So when I got to do this little guy, I was really excited. Really, really excited and nervous because I didn't know if I'd be able to manage, you know, to change his ears, because he did have, this kit does have big elf ears. If you have a look at Barnaby, Suzanne's baby's baby, called Barnaby, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? Yeah, he's got his elf ears, and you can see how big they were. So that's exactly what my little guy looked like in the beginning. Yes, he did. But he wanted to join the human realm. Yeah, my angel. Thank you very much for doing that, my little Pippin. Yeah, all right, that's enough from me, isn't it? Quite enough. 11 minutes, goodness me. I honestly could talk the hind leg off a donkey. I really could. But thank you so much for being here. And I hope you've enjoyed seeing my little Pippin in his gorgeous outfit. He's very proud to be here and to know that he has a brother called Barnaby. Far, far away, my darling, a long way away. You would have to go over many oceans to get to Barnaby. Yeah, but you can see each other through YouTube, which is really fun. Yeah, all right, my darling. Let's say goodbye to everyone. Bye. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.